Hey everyone, my name's Yo from Pokemon Yoto, and welcome to my channel. I am a very big Charizard collector, and today I have in this UPS box the second or first or second largest Charizard card that I have collected. So I have gone about and I'm trying to collect every single artwork of Charizard in both English and Japanese. And so the way that that I do this is that if there is a English variant of the card, I will be happy with that. But if there's two variants, English and Japanese, then I will go for the rare variant. And I'm done all the way down to the Sword and Shield era. Scarlet and Violet, I'm kind of waiting for prices to drop a little bit. But anyways, so the the most expensive card I have is actually right behind me here. It is the no rarity PSA 5 Charizard. So this card is very competitive along with the first edition English card. I would say it's probably more rare to be honest, but it's a little bit more niche, which keeps the price competitive with the base set first edition. And I also have a couple other expensive ones near me. On this, right behind me here, I have the Staff Charizard. We have the lottery promo one here, um, and many more. I'm actually more of a binder collector, so most of my high-end Charizards are in binders, but I do have a couple slabs. So I don't want to keep you guys waiting much longer. Can you guys guess what is something that can be more expensive than my base set first edition Charizard, more expensive than Skyridge, more expensive than everything else? So here, I'm going to open it up nice and big here. I will shift down to desk, my desk camera soon. Let's take a look here. If you guys are interested in seeing a full collection tour of a Master Charizard set, then let me know and I will pop open the binder and we can kind of slow roll through that. I've done some fast run throughs on Instagram, but we could do a slow roll of my current collection. So we have a security seal here, um, which is assuring. I do like to see that. Um, so Pallet Town, I believe it's Pallet Town Collectibles. I will put the information on the screen here. He is a middleman. So he helped me negotiate this price a little bit farther down off of the asking price. Um, this card does not have a lot of sales volume and has a very, very low population. I would argue to say that this card is possibly one of the lowest population Charizard cards, and it's much, much, much lower than no rarity. So here we go. I'm going to get down to my bottom camera down here now. Oh, you know what? I don't need to wrap through it. I think pull it right through here. It's coming out, and actually it feels like it does not have a protective case on it, which is very interesting. So I will, right after this video, I do have some BGS sleeves, so I will get that right away. Here is the name of the middleman. It is Pallet Town Marketplace, not Pallet Town Collectibles. I apologize. Shout out to you, Chris. Thank you so much for helping me middleman this deal. And let's take a look. Are you guys ready? I'm pretty excited. I have been chasing this card. Um, it's been five years now. Um, ever since I got the base set Charizard, first edition Charizard. I got two of them. I needed one for my first edition base set, and then also for my Charizard master set. This has been one of the two top cards I've been chasing. The other was the no rarity Charizard I showed you guys. Here we go. One, two, three. My goodness. Wow. My heart is definitely it is pumping a little bit here. I am very excited. It is a BGS 8.5 Charizard for position only. card. So you can see here it says 4 position only, and it is one of the rarest Charizard cards out there. And we're going to take a look at how rare this card actually is, and maybe I'll compare it to some other Chase Charizard cards. So this card, just briefly here, it is a test print card that that they were doing between Legendary Collection and Expedition. And so this is a Wizards of the Coast test print card, and they were supposed to all be destroyed. However, a WotC employee took approximately 60 of these out, and they saved it from getting shredded. These were all supposed to be destroyed. So you can see here that this is 2, so this is pretty squarely a 8.5, although I think if this had one of those 8.5s went up to a 9. So if the centering or the corners were a little bit higher here, we have two 8.5s, then I think this would get bumped up to a 9. Okay, we can see that the back of the card is a little bit off center, but you know, it gets to a point. You know, you get to the Pikachu Illustrator card, you get to trophy cards. I would definitely consider this a trophy card. The grade does not matter too much. I did want to get myself a near mint copy, which this is. There are a few lower grades, like a CGC 3 I've seen on eBay for quite a while. But anyways, so I'm gonna put this gently down here on my desk here, and let's take a look at some of this information on how rare is this card actually. So as you can see, this card is graded by BGS. This card is no longer no longer graded by PSA. It hasn't really been graded by PSA for a very long time. When it was graded by PSA, it was just graded as a normal Expedition Charizard, so it did not get any sort of special designation. So that just throws out the pop of PSA cards completely. When you're looking at pop reports, you also have to remember that a lot of people regrade. You know, there would likely be someone who would want to regrade this 8.5 that I got. So pop reports will tend to overinflate a population of a card. But let's first go into E4 here. Okay. And so I'm going to make it so that you guys can still see me on my computer screen here. So the 4 position only Charizard, 4 position only cards in general here. So they're actually interestingly released with a manhole card. And the manhole card was meant to go, I believe, in a Kirby Nintendo pack, which would promote both Pokemon and Kirby and a Nintendo game that was coming out at that time. So I'll slowly roll through here. I did kind of share this information earlier with you. These cards were first really brought to light by TCA Gaming, who I really, really love. Definitely recommend you guys check him out. He's got a lot of great content, but he actually opens a pack and you can see him getting this rare exclusive manhole card. Okay, so there's 227 total of these for position-only cards. 60 of these are Charizard cards. All right, so there might be more. I would assume that the population is actually quite consistent all the way through. But the number that I'm most concerned about is Charizard having 60. Okay, and so we can see here it breaks down how where these cards have been seen before and where their origin story is. So if we jump off of the our E4 website here, we go into Beckett. Beckett, as of last year or 2 years ago, they started regrading this card. So there was a long time where this card was not gradable, and then CGC came into the market, and then Beckett has started grading it again. So if we look here at the Beckett population, we have 54 cards have been graded by Beckett. So again, I would assume that this number is a little bit high. Some of them have probably been cracked out and have probably been regraded with CGC. Some of them are regrades. All right. So for example, we have 4 8.5s. I wouldn't be surprised if one of those have transferred to a 9, if a 9's transferred to a 9.5, and so on. So we have a 54 pop on BGS. And then if we go to CGC's pop report here, we have how many Charizards here? We have 5. Okay, so that's still putting us under 60. And this is a card where almost all of the cards are graded just because of how expensive this card is. Let's now look at comparing this population report with PSA's base set first edition Charizard. All right, so 4,154 copies. Okay, 4,154 copies. And this for position Charizard card is at 60. All right, I have the no rarity card that we saw before. So as I said earlier, that card is much more rare than its English counterpart for first edition. We go to the population for no rarity. We have a population of 658. Okay, so you can see how cards are getting much more rare than base set first edition Charizard. And I'm going to wager a guess that I have another card here. This is a lottery promo Charizard card. And I'm going to wager a guess here that this card, okay, another one of the more expensive Charizard cards in my collection, I'm going to wager that this card is also going to be a much lower population than the base set first edition Charizard. So if I go to e-card promo 2002, and this is another very expensive card, so I would assume that the population report would be quite indicative of how many copies are actually out there. If we go to Charizard Holo, we have 464. So among the rarest of the rare cards, we have the 4 position only Charizard. I will let it come with his friend here, the no rarity. These are some of the most exclusive Charizard cards in the hobby, and I am so happy to have this 4 position only Charizard card in my collection. All right, guys. So if you want to see my master set of Charizard cards, and it is everything. We've got poncho hats, we've got gold stars. Everything's nice in a binder. We can walk through it. We can talk about the history of Charizard cards. I'm not just a Charizard guy. I have everything, really. I'm more of a binder guy. Vintage is where I really enjoy things the most, but I have a lot of things. You can see things here in the background. Would be happy to share some of the Pokemon memorabilia that I have, and doing deep dives into certain exclusive cards, just like we did today. That's it, guys. So give me a follow on Instagram at Pokemon Yoto or here on YouTube, and I'll be happy to share some more Pokemon deep dives with you guys in the future. See you next time.